So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 3 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I want to dive into today includes Sony potentially building a new studio with veterans from Activision, Deviation Games, and more, PlayStation Plus January 2024 leak, and the big leak over at Rockstar. First, yes or no, did you buy Modern Warfare 3 or not? I'm curious how many of you are still fans of the franchise and still play the games to this day or not. So comment below yes or no if you bought Modern Warfare 3 or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, the big leak over at Rockstar Games. Reading from Insider Gaming, earlier we reported on a sizable leak that saw GTA 5's source code, some fresh code from GTA 6, and files from the cancelled Bully 2 project appear online. It was a follow-on from last year's supersized leak that saw more than 100 gigabytes of content breakout following a hack that slammed Rockstar Games in GTA 6. Now, some eagle-eyed gamers have dived deep into the content dug up from GTA 5, which includes thousands of lines of codes, conceptual maps, renditions of buildings and characters, and much more. It has been determined that as many as 8 pieces of DLC originally destined for GTA 5's single-player portion were scrapped over the years. It was back in 2017 when representatives of Rockstar Games lifted the lid on why there was no DLC for GTA 5. It was partly because GTA Online was so successful and such a huge moneymaker that it hogged resources, but it was also because GTA 5's story was very, very complete. I think it's because of it's the first reason, GTA Online. I don't think it's because the story was very, very complete, but that's just my opinion. Let's continue. It also took a lot of effort to produce the next-gen versions that dropped a year after the game's original release. In the recent leak that saw the entire source code and a slew of content for GTA 5 hit the airwaves and social circles the world over, the following planned pieces of DLC were discovered. They never managed to see the light of day. So these are the code names, it seems, for these DLCs that never came to be. SP, which I assume means single player, SP Assassination Pack, SP Manhunt Pack, SP Norman Pack, Agent Trevor, Relationship Pack, Enterprise Pack, Prologue DLC, Liberty V DLC. So some of these names are of course very interesting, especially Liberty V DLC. Were we going to get a chance to go back to Liberty City? That would have been very exciting for a lot of people. SP Manhunt Pack, and this one is also interesting. Were they going to make a story that takes inspiration from the Manhunt games, maybe have similar gameplay mechanics? That would have been potentially a Halloween DLC. I could see that happening, and you guys know how much I love the season, so this would have been amazing to see as a DLC to release, but obviously we didn't get it. It is what it is. GTA 5 is done now, and we're on to GTA 6, which probably will also have its own online version of the game, the next iteration of GTA Online, which probably means GTA 6 DLC might not be a thing either here, which is unfortunate because they could clearly do some wacky, interesting things outside of the main game. Before we get to the next story, we're almost at 100k, guys, so if you enjoyed the video so far and have been enjoying my videos, of course, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. We're almost there. Now, diving into the second story of the video, PlayStation Plus January 2024. Reading from Twisted Voxel, the PlayStation Plus Essential lineup for the month of January 2024 has been partially leaked, and among the prominent additions to its catalog is Drinkbox Studios' Nobody Saves the World. The official announcement for PlayStation Plus games usually occurs on the last Wednesday of every month, so it's probably going to come out later today. By the time you're watching this video, you've probably seen the full list of 3 games for the PlayStation Plus Essential games of January. But it appears to have been partially leaked a few hours earlier. The leak comes from well-known leaker Bill Kuhn, who has leaked the PlayStation Plus Essential lineup several times before. The games announced for PlayStation Plus Essential subscribers in the month of January 2024 are as follows. Really, just Nobody Saves the World, as previously mentioned. So, looking at Bill Kuhn's post himself, they do state this might be on the list for January, which is unusual for them to do that because they usually just leak the PlayStation Plus games outright and say this is what we're getting directly. So I'm not sure what's happening here. It seems to just be a guess. And for people who are not as excited for Nobody Saves the World, Bill Kuhn doesn't believe this will be the headliner for the month, so something else potentially bigger will make the list. Again, by the time you're watching this video, the list is probably out. But you guys let me know if you've played Nobody Saves the World or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, new PlayStation 5 exclusive shooter by Sony first party. So we spoke about this recently discussing Jason Blundell, who's a Call of Duty and Call of Duty Zombies veteran, leave Deviation Games and apparently join PlayStation Studios based on a tweet from streamer JC Backfire, who also joined PlayStation Studios and has stated he's working under Jason himself. Now there seems to be more people joining the ranks from Deviation Games and Activision themselves. As shown by Zubitech over on X, there are multiple people who have joined PlayStation Studios recently, as recent as this past summer, from Deviation Games and from Activision, with one of them, Fred Thompson, stating that he's leading the design of an unannounced project. Now, we don't know what this is. I'm seeing people just guessing, but I would be surprised to see someone like Jason Blundell in a supporting studio role. So I assume it's a new game they're working on, but right now, everyone, again, is just taking guesses as to what this could be. We have to wait and see this kind of flush out. Also, considering the ex-Activision and Call of Duty developers and Jason Blundell himself and their past history and Sony's lack of first-person shooter games, I would assume this could be a new FPS title from PlayStation, which I think we need more of from them. But you guys let me know if you want FPS titles from PlayStation or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "Bring on the shooters." Obviously, this is in reference to what this studio is potentially doing, what Deviation, actually, we don't know what Deviation is doing at this point, or if Sony's working with them anymore. Concord is another potential shooter coming out next year. If you're excited for Sony to produce more shooters, destroy the comment section with "Bring on the shooters," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now, I'll check you guys out on the next one.